Good afternoon, traders. Here's a quick market wrap. U.S. equities closed mixed today. Nasdaq futures led the gains, up 0.89%, with the Nasdaq 100 ETF gaining 0.8%. S&P futures rose 0.36%, and the S&P 500 ETF was up 0.26%. The Russell futures climbed 0.65%, and the Russell 2000 ETF increased 0.62%. However, Dow futures were only up 0.09%, and the Dow ETF dipped 0.03%. The VIX saw a significant drop of 5.6%. In the commodities space, gold futures had a strong day, up 0.7%, trading at 4,472. Silver futures also rose 0.94%. Crude oil, however, moved lower. WTI crude futures fell 0.36% to 82.9, and Brent crude futures were down 0.29%. Natural gas futures gained 0.98%. On the macro front, the U.S. Consumer Price Index for July was released, showing a 3.4% year-over-year increase, a slight slowdown from June's 3.5%. This data point is key for inflation outlooks. In the rates market, the U.S. 10-year yield saw a minor decrease of 0.04%. The U.S. dollar index strengthened by 0.17%. Geopolitical tensions surrounding the Strait of Hormuz remain a major focus. Reports indicate the strait is still blocked, with Iran adopting a more offensive military stance and talks with the U.S. deadlocked. These developments continue to influence energy markets. That's your market wrap for today. The desk should separate fresh catalysts from background commentary and wait for market confirmation before upgrading a theme. If the same story keeps crossing without a broader move, it remains context rather than a new trading signal. If rates, the dollar, commodities, and index futures begin to confirm the tape, the next brief should elevate that theme. Until then, the useful question is whether the headline flow changes positioning, liquidity, or the next scheduled risk window. This keeps the brief focused on evidence, not noise.